really like this quote from Reid Hoffman, who's the founder of LinkedIn and has done many amazing things. He says, if you review your first site version and don't feel some embarrassment, you spent way too much time on it. Emphasis is mine. He's totally right. If I look back at some of the early Dig stuff, it's awful. It's visually embarrassing. It's complicated. It didn't really work for people. But that's okay because we found that out pretty quickly and we're able to make improvements. So that's pretty much the thesis of my talk. What Reid said is take chances, release your product, get it out there, get real change, real feedback from people, but also with the expectation that you're going to change. You can't launch something, gather all the feedback, and then make the changes a year later. Now, I'll show you where that ran to a huge problem at Dig. We've made a bunch of those problems that Eric was talking about earlier. Don't waste the time before you start anticipating everything your users might do. Get the system out there, watch what they actually do, and then invest the time supporting those activities. Dig was getting big enough that we're like, it'd be really cool if people couldn't just vote on the stories, they could also discuss them. We went and built a comment system. And we didn't go and try to reinvent the wheel. We're like, okay, we can just build a comment system. And we went and copied what every blog on Earth does and just built a really simple one. And I remember Owen, who was the developer at Dig at the time, he and I built this in maybe 4 days. And it's embarrassing. I mean, look at those bevels and like the little speech bubble thing. It's ugly, right? And it's a really, really basic system. But we didn't have billions of users at the time, and we didn't even have a comment system. Having a simple comment system was better than having no comment system at all, so we got it out there. Later on, over 4 revisions, we ended up with a significantly more complex system. We only built this when it became necessary, and I'll talk more later on about how this evolved.
Is this just fantasy?
So there was a story about this kid who was at the dentist and he had too many drugs and he totally went crazy. And so people started quoting Bohemian Rhapsody in the comments. And so they were using a threaded comment system in order to have this discussion with the lyric. And the really cool thing is, if you guys can see that the contrast is good enough, is some people were putting the wrong lyrics in. And so other people were using the voting down mechanism to say, no, that's wrong, and then they'd respond after that. When we built the comment system, I didn't build it thinking, oh yes, we'll build a comment system so people can type Bohemian Rhapsody, But awesome, right? Here, I'll take a drink of water and let that play.